The Adventist Musician Network is an authorized licensee of the name Adventist and is recognized by the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists as an independent Christian organization within the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Adventist Musician Network is not affiliated with or financially supported by the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. All views expressed, content, and opinions with all services offered reflect those of the Adventist Musician Network and not the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Sing the love of Jesus on A.M.N. Live. Hear the love of God every Saturday night. Sinners, musicians, SDA Christians, worship the Lord, your Savior and mine. Come on, come on, let's A.M.N. Live.
Everybody, let's go.
A.M.N. Live. You're watching A.M.N. Live. A.M.N. Live. You're watching A.M.N. And oh, my soul, so weary, when the troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am Hallelujah, God. Change me, oh God. Make me more like you. Change me, oh God, and wash me through and through. Create in me a clean heart, so that I may worship your. Change me, oh God. Oh, make me more like you. Change me, oh God, and wash me through and through. Create in me, oh God, a clean heart, so that I may worship your. I need you to change me like only you can, God. Just change me. God, I'm asking you to change me. Rearrange me, God, please change me. I know you'll do it again, God, you will. Change me. Anybody want God to change me? Oh, from the inside out, God, change me, rearrange me, God, oh, change me, oh, change, make a change that will last, God, oh, change me, so the world may know that you're King, oh, King of my life, oh, change me, change me, oh, if that's your prayer, just say, change me, God, just cry out for change and say, God, this is my year, God, oh, change me from the inside out, God, oh, like you did it for Moses, God, give me the change. Change my life complete. Change. Oh God, you took a vessel like me and you changed me. Just say change. 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 I'm so glad he changed me. A wonderful change has come over me. Oh.
Good evening, A.M.N family. It is once again that time for Saturday night A.M.N Live. Thank you all for joining in with us. Tonight we have a great guest that's going to be joining us from our international friends. So it is a pleasure to have them with us on tonight. I do count it a joy, and also it is a pleasure to be able to have individuals who are willing to share their gift and the ministry that God has given to them. So tonight is going to be no different. We have a friend. I hope that I remember her name correctly as I introduce her to come on. So if not, I'm sure she will correct me. Hopefully, she will correct me on the other side once I bring her in. But I do just want to take time to let our A.M.N family know how much we appreciate your support. We know the past few months has been a little uh, rough for the A.M.N family. So we are continuing to ask for your prayers and for your support. And just know that we are determined to continue the ministry that has been set forth before us. And we are, again, hoping that each and every one of you will continue to support us, be by our sides, continue to look out for things that are coming because we are going to continue to work for the advancement of the ministry and to do what it is that God would have for us to do. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce our guest for tonight. And this is our friend. I told her before the program that she's going to have to be my best friend, although we never met uh, in person. So, we're going to be best friends on tonight. And hopefully, I get my best friend's name correctly here. So, welcome to A.M.N Saturday Night A.M.N Live, Miss Hazaele. Did I get
Yes,
it right?
good.
Oh, good, good. So I still have a friend. Good. Thank you for joining us, Azelle. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well,
Thanks God, I'm fine. Yes,
yeah, well, it's early morning for you.
it's
So,
early, really.
and there's our friend Marie says she's watching from Paris, France. So thank you for watching, Marie, a great executive team member, uh,
Yes,
amazing person that is helping us to continue to grow the ministry from the Adventist Musician Network International. So, Azelle, what
yeah.
time is it there? I know it's early morning, but I just wonder what's the time where you are now?
Now it's 2:15.
Yeah, that's
Two.
early. But thank you for allowing us to share with you at this time. And it's really a being that we are, of course, an international ministry. When we have our guests come on from the international areas, we always have this time gap. So we're going to work towards to making sure that we can continue to include our international guests as well, because we do want to be intentional by including everyone that is a part of this ministry.
Mhm.
So, Azelle, if you could please just tell us a little bit about your background and where you are, and just tell us a little bit about that. Then we'll come back and have us a little more conversation and discussion.
Yes. So thank you for inviting me And I'm really, really happy to be there. And so thank you to Marie Christine because she's the one who puts us in contact.
Hmm.
So I'm from French Guiana. I don't know if you know this place. It's next to Brazil
Okay.
in the South America.
Okay.
And I come from this place. And as I told you, my father is Haitian.
Hmm.
So I have these two culture, if I can say. And I raised in the Adventist family. I sing a lot. I sang a lot in the church, in the some group, some choir. And after sometimes after my I had to go to college, and I came to France. And in France, in here, I met a lot of people who sing, etc., gospel.
Hmm.
And that's how I begin my first steps in this music.
Good. Good.
And
Good.
well,
So, do you come from a musical family? Is that something that is like a family thing where you're all a musical or have different musical gifts?
uh, my parents used to sing in the church choir. And when I was little, they bring us my two brothers, because I have two brothers, two little brothers, and they sing too. One of them play music, is a pianist. And when we were little, they bring us to this choir. And even if we don't understand what happened, but we have the song that played. And they aren't um, they are not musician, but they like to sing, they like to hear music. And they teach us, I think, yes, how to they yeah, how to appreciate music. And voila. Even if they are not, can't say that they are musicians, but they like music, they sing. And they really like had to have some time in listen music. I remember when we were young, we had some time after at the Sabbath afternoon to watch the the Ron Kennedy VHS. And it was a great time to spend with them. And even if they are not some great musician, but they really, really, really love music. And they teach us to love this too. That's it.
Right. Well, we have with us also on tonight our co-host, Mr. Joel, who's joined us now.
Yeah.
Azale, this is Joel Goodwin.
Hello.
Azale. So we've been blessed by our new friend here with the
Yeah.
in our family. So we're glad to have her with us on tonight. So you were telling us about your family, not necessarily musical family, but of course you had the exposure at a young age. So at what point did you know that you wanted to sing on the level that you are now?
Um, I didn't have a reflection about this. I was just uh, enfin, I just sing every time they ask me to sing. I sing.
You were seeing on demand, basically, right? Ask you to sing,
Yeah,
you just
you
to
know
sing.
where my father is a preacher, so
Okay,
sometimes he bring me with him after the preach. I used to sing a song, for this the moment you have to the call. And
right,
we were partners for
right.
for for that part. And yeah, I didn't uh, have a time that I said, okay, uh, I like to sing. I had to do this. It was a part of my life since I were young. So I don't really um, have a time to reflect on this
Gotcha.
until now.
Good, good. Well, it's, I mean, apparently it's something that you love. I think it's always a good thing when individuals have the opportunity to grow up in the atmosphere that's kind of set to nurture the gifts that you have. Um, so if your family or if your parents were anything like mine or other individuals who I know, once you started, you had to continue. It wasn't I'm gonna back away for a little bit. It's like once you're in there, it's like you're there until forever. Basically, you're just staying in that part. So it's good to have that type of environment where it nurture you. So I know you said that you sang in choirs, different groups, and things of that nature. When did you realize that you were or could be a soloist?
um, yes, but because I begin to sing alone, with when I was 6 or 5, I don't remember very well. I begin to sing alone, and after I joined some choir and some groups, I sang too with my brothers. And yes, as Mary said, I have two brothers. I told you this before.
Mhm.
That sang too, and I don't remember the question, but
So, yeah,
sorry.
no, no, just asking when did you actually realize that you were? I guess you said you started out singing alone, so you are always a soloist, right?
Yeah, yes, yes. Yes, I spent much time, sorry, to sing alone than sing in choir,
Mhm.
because as I told you, it was a part of my time when I was at church. And yes, I spent a lot of time singing alone, and after with trio, with three person, a friend of me, of our brother. His name is Jean Ronald.
Okay.
And after I joined a choir, and I continue to sing by myself.
Mhm.
And now we as oh I I decide to do something more, because singing in the church or in choir okay, just for some occasion, it's good. But now, after sometimes I spend uh, with people who told me, okay, you have a great voice, what are you doing with this? Do you think you can bless people in another way? And this make a way in my head. And I decide to go further.
Right.
And I try to do this first singer. And it's arrived without any, you know it was a surprise, because the last year in 2021, I was trying to do a project like this,
Mhm.
and it failed because of what we had
Right.
in these years.
Right.
It failed, and I was so disappointed, and I said, okay, well, you can put this project away, don't think about it anyway. Okay, it's finished. You
Right.
won't do this anymore. And I wasn't prepared for this singer. And God, it's very God, because I think it's a gift from him to me. after what we had been through during the 2021. I had a lot of um, how the word is trials.
Right.
And I lost a friend. I lost my job. I lost a lot of things. It was very very hard. And during this time, this song is came out, and is coming out, or I don't know how to say. But it was a great gift from God.
Mhm.
And the yes, the title of the song is "I'll Stay Strong." I was looking for the word in English. "I'll stay strong," and it's based on the Joshua 1 in the Bible.
Mhm.
Yes, Joshua 1, verse 1 and chapter 1 and verse 9. And you know what he said? I can read it for you if you want, but wait a minute. I was looking for it's okay, okay. And this song is based on that verse. "Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage,
Yeah.
be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest." I hope that I said it well. I read it
Yeah.
well.
You did great job. Great job. So, I know we were talking about the who is going to introduce what song. So you since since you've already started the initial
Sorry.
introduction, I mean that's fine. That's fine. We can
Hello.
definitely go with that. We can definitely go with that. So tell us the name of the song. Uh, Now is this the one that's French or Creole? This is the French one, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the French one.
Okay, so and go ahead and introduce that one for us.
So as I said, it was it's my first single, the
Hmm.
first project, by myself, because I I collaborate on the other album with other groups like Eden Set. It's a French group with my brothers, some of my
Some of your
brothers from another mother, but
okay, okay. I thought maybe these were your singing brothers that you have.
no, but one of my brother in was in this group.
Okay, okay,
Yes,
all right,
and I collaborate with them with so for one song, and I collaborate too with my choir, who were in Toulouse, in the south of France.
okay.
Hmm.
And now it was my first project from my own. And as I told you, it was a gift. Really, I can't say anything that this. It was a very great gift from God, because the words came out, the song came out just as didn't have to reflect on it. It was natural. Wish I could write a song every time like this.
So easy, yeah. Do that.
And this song told me to be strong, even if um the situation looks like there is no issue, there is no light, there is no way, but we know that God can make the way, and because He is the way.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
he has good plan for us,
Right.
even if we don't understand everything. We have to be strong. And
Correct.
I had to stay strong during this time. And this song encouraged me so much So I had to share this with people, and I'm happy to have the opportunity to do that. It's a blessing for me too.
Great, great. Glad to hear that. So let's go ahead and give it a listen, and then we come back on the other side, and we'll talk a little bit more. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Et si la tempête se lève, si le vent se déchaîne, que ferais-je? Si tes armes se tressent, si ce monde m'oppresse, que ferais-je? Si contre moi des pièges sont tendus, et si je ne cesse d'être déçu, si tout est confus, que ferais-je? Je resterai fort. Je resterai fort. Si tu es à mes côtés, je suis certaine de gagner. C'est toi qui me l'as promis. Ce que tu dis s'accomplit. Oui, je resterai fort. Et si tous mes espoirs s'effondrent, si la douleur me ronge, que ferais-je? Si mes choix ne sont plus libres, si plus rien n'a de sens, que ferais-je? Peu importe ce que l'on peut dire de moi, c'est en toi seul que j'ai placé ma voix. J'ai vu ta puissance agir tant de fois pour moi. Je resterai fort. Je resterai fort. Si tu es à mes côtés, je suis certaine de gagner. C'est toi qui me l'as promis. Ce que tu dis s'accomplit. Oui, je resterai fort. Plus de place pour le doute. J'avance sans peur. Tu as tracé ma route. Chacun de mes pas sont guidés par toi. Oh, plus de place pour le doute. J'avance sans peur. Tu éclaires ma route. Chacun de mes pas sont guidés par toi. Plus de place pour le doute. J'avance sans peur. Je marche sur ta table. Car tous tes plans sont parfaits pour moi. Plus de place pour le doute. J'avance sans peur. Seigneur, tu es là. Tout est possible si je crois en toi. Je resterai fort. Si tu es à mes côtés, je resterai fort.
Yeah. It's great. I love your voice. Definitely love your voice. So,
Oh, thank you.
we got a couple questions just right out the gate. First of all, um, how would you describe your music? Like, is there a specific subgenre, so to speak, that you would put it in?
I fear this question because I don't know how to answer because I didn't think about the description about my music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for it now, right now, because I
Yeah,
know I
maybe.
like. Yes,
It's all
I know.
good.
Yeah, I know. I like. If you talk about the kind of music I made, I know I like gospel music,
Mm-hmm.
but if you talk about the meaning of my song, um, I hope that my song will be some hope song
Yeah,
that can uh, encourage people
yeah,
and help them to uh, to be strong
yeah,
and to
absolutely.
know to remember all the promises that God mm, told us,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes we forget all these promises. And if a song, you can remember a song much better than just a word. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to, I know when was little, if I want to remember my school my school lessons, sometimes I put a melody on it to remember them better. So maybe if you have a song to remember all these promises,
Right.
um, this is the way I want to write my songs. And even whatever the kind of music, um, uh, it could be a Caribbean music, or traditional music,
Yeah,
or it's just how it come, because I like all this. You will see that after
yeah,
uh, this kind of music. But for me, the most the part, the very important part is the words. And yes, the what I can share in that song, whatever the I say the genre, but I don't know. Let me check the word for genre.
yeah, yeah. No, I figured that's great stuff. Um, so as far as that particular collaboration, and then I also got a question about what you're gonna do next. But um, now, who was the producer for that? Who'd you work with on that song? Yeah,
So I was the writer,
yeah.
uh,
You write the
and
song first, and then you brought it to producers. Or they write the music, and then you
no,
brought
no,
it,
no.
and then you started
I
writing.
I was okay. It's a long story. I was looking for someone
Yeah.
who can bring me the comment on dit the musical, the wait, chair.
Oh, really?
The you understand? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. And the instrumental. And I a friend of me
Hmm.
uh, introduced me another friend of him,
Okay.
and this friend had this instrumental. And he told me, because I was looking for this, in 1 week we made
Mhm.
this song.
Wow.
Yeah, really, because we checked the I checked the instrumental, and I said, okay, I will try to do something with that. But
Yeah.
I didn't know what word will came and what melody will come. And this friend is now it's a friend, because I didn't know him before. His name is Josias Alexis.
Mhm.
and he had this instrumental on his field, and he said, okay, you want this type of song, okay, so I will share this one with you. If it's okay with you, let's go with it. And I didn't hear the song very well, but the
Okay.
first note touched me. I said, okay, we will go with this song because we don't have a lot of time. And in 2 days, I had to write the
Yeah,
word
I
and
love it.
the melody too, because it just gave me the in the instrumental. So I have to, how it works. The top
Yeah,
line, I have to define the top line, and after the word, and it came is in 2 days. It was really really an experience with God, because I didn't do this before. It was the first
yeah.
time, and the song really came out just like you
That's
hear
crazy.
it.
That is
Yes.
beautiful. That's
Mm.
that's not bad at all for a first song. I mean, good. And how many songs have you written overall? Uh,
When I was little, I used to write some songs. You want to do some,
yeah, I got you. I got you.
but I didn't use them because when I hear them right now, I said yes, it's a child, some child song.
Mhm.
But now, we after this song,
Mhm.
I find some courage and some
Yeah.
and I think I am a little bit stronger, and really, and I try to write other songs, and we with these songs we will do another project bigger than just one single.
Right.
We work on it during the this months
Hmm.
of no the last month, August. It was a great work because, after the release of that single, I find people want to help me and work with me, collaborate with me to do other projects. So it was a blessing, really, because I didn't think, but just 1 second, that I could have the opportunity to work with a great team.
Yeah.
And so I have to say hello to them. They are not
Yeah.
looking right now because maybe they are sleeping. But
Yeah.
they will see the replay. So I want to thank Pacific. His name is Pacific. It means peaceful in French.
Mhm. Oh, cool.
And he was the starter of
Mhm.
this of the project, oh, sorry.
Oh, no problem. No, no.
uh, and yes, I'm really grateful because God put him in my way,
Yeah.
and now I'm happy to work on the next project. It's I'm a little bit scared too,
Oh,
because now people is waiting.
oh yeah. And I'm one of them.
Yeah, you can't stop now. Can't stop
All
now.
right.
but every time I it's serious. Every time I'm a little bit a little bit scared of something. And I told this to my parents. They say, how could you be afraid? Just listen to your song. I stay strong.
Right, right, right.
So this is what I do, and I remember all the things God was doing for me, is doing for me, and will doing for me.
Mhm.
And I say, okay, so you don't have to be afraid. Just go for it. Just let God do what He has to do. and do your part.
Right. So when we were talking before, I told you that this is a cover song that you did from a well-known artist. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I told you I can introduce this one because I can handle
Yeah.
I told you I can handle this one, so I can take some of the pressure off of you to introduce this particular song. But before we go to that song, which is a cover, you did a cover of "Melodies from Heaven" by Kirk Franklin.
Yeah.
So, what was it about this song that inspired you to want to do a cover of it? How did this particular song stand out to you to want to go this direction and to do a cover of it for yourself?
Um, it's the melody of the song. I really like this, and when I was young, the first gospel songs after Ron Kenoly, but the first, if I can say, modern gospel song we heard was about Kirk Franklin. And I remember this song because I had to listen to this when I used to go to school or something like that. And I'd like to uh, um, put this song in my style, very acoustic, and to remember, you know, just the melodies from heaven could be soft. You don't have to be a lot of rah.
Right.
It
That's
could be
good.
something softer. So this is how I can say it, uh, moment from, enfin, like a nostalgie, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Voilà.
So,
I don't know how to say about it.
oh, you're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Yeah,
Don't
you
worry
really
about
are.
it.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit.
So here's what we're gonna do is that we're gonna check out your cover version of "Melodies from Heaven," and then
Okay.
on the when we come back, I'll give you a little time to think about this through the song. But if I want to know, I would be interested in knowing who were some of your inspiration
Yeah.
artists that inspire you to sing, or who you listen to, or who you try to maybe pattern some of your music or your sound like. So just want to give you a heads up on that while we listening to Melodies from Heaven. And that question came to me when you were saying, when I asked you what inspired you to want to cover this, you said the melody. So that so I was like, okay, I want to go a little bit deeper into that. How you listen to music, what type of songs, kind of grab you at the heart
Right.
and kind of inspire you to want to do what you do. Okay, so
Okay.
we're gonna do Melodies from Heaven, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Melodies from heaven rain down on me, rain down on me. Melodies from heaven rain down on me, rain down on me. Take me in your arms and hold me close. Rain down on me, rain down on me. Fill me with your precious Holy Ghost. Rain down on me, rain down on me. Melodies from heaven, from heaven, rain down on me, rain down on me. Take me in your arms and hold me close. Rain down on me, rain down on me. Fill me with your precious Holy Ghost. Rain down on me, rain down on me. Rain, 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 rain down on me, rain down on me, rain down on me, rain down on me, rain down on me. Rain down on me, yeah. Hey, melodies from heaven. Rain down on me, rain down on me. Oh, melodies from heaven. Rain down on me, rain down on me. Rain down on me. Rain down on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was so
I-
smooth.
Yeah. Yeah. So before we get to that question I asked before, because listen to the video, and I intentionally don't listen to the videos that the artists send over to us for the shows until we actually get in the program. Well, I'll take that back. Some artists I do listen to beforehand just to kind of see what they can do. but some songs are just sometimes like the title of a song. I'm like, okay, what's this all about? But I didn't listen to the. I think I didn't hear this all the way through. I did start it, but I didn't listen to the full recording of it. So I do have. Did you have any formal vocal training?
No.
No. Do you work with a vocal coach?
No, but I want to.
Okay. So this is what's amazing to me about what just happened. So you open up with a rich tone, deep tone,
Oh, yeah.
right? Lower register, right? And then you went to your higher register and you just brighten up the sound. You just open up and just brighten it up. And then there's a little at one point in the song you got a little raspy voice to it, that little
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you didn't really go into like the scat jazzy version, but you kind of did a little tease of that version too.
Ooh.
I'm like this, it's a lot of things going, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of things happening. But the placement of those things that took place and how you executed those various vocal things, I'm like, wait a minute, has she doing formal training doing this? I mean, because people don't just get out of bed and sing like that. So I was just asking. So when you were going through the process, did you do that arrangement yourself, vocally arrangement yourself?
Yeah, really.
Wow. Okay. So when you were going through the process of doing that vocal arrangement, did you hear all of that in advance? How you wanted to sound vocally and how you would express? Okay, so tell me.
No, it's just I was playing with the guitarist
Okay.
playing. His name is Carl, and I, you know, we try to do something first, and I like to play with the notes and play with the harmony, you
Yeah,
know. And after that, we try once, we try twice, and the third was the good one. We go just like this, and it's very uh, funny because I don't sing a song twice or the same thing.
Right.
So we had to record what we had done. We have done to remember because we said, "Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good. Okay, just take it because we want to put it in the. And that's how we work this this song. And yes. I, I don't reflect about what I have to do. It's just coming, and that's why sometimes I'm frustrated because I said, "Oh, I don't remember what I have done this last time. It was good, and I don't remember, so I have to change and think about another thing, and it's good too, or no, but I try." So,
Wow,
yes,
that's
and
amazing. That's amazing.
thank you.
I'm here for it.
Thank you very much. And about the, I really love or really like, um, you know, jazz music.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can tell.
uh, Take Six, you know, it's
Right, of
when
course.
I was young, we were listening to this harmonies. I like harmonies,
Yeah,
and I used to listen to commissions too. They are not together again, but Fred Hammond, Marvin Sapp at this time. And yes, this is my, because I know you will ask me for the.
Right.
So it was the people I was listen. I like men voices. I don't know why, but I like the tone very um, low, grave. You know how it sounds, and I like voice of women like that, like Kimberell. I like
Wow.
her
Yeah.
voice,
Yeah.
Kimberell, or this is not she's not Christian, but I like her voice too. Is Rachel Ferrell, you know
oh yeah,
her?
Rock
Oh,
Jefferson.
Michelle. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
heard
She
some David
has. She
Hathaway
has.
type stuff in that song too.
Yeah. She has that deep, rich
Yeah.
voice as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's a bad girl. She's a
Yeah.
bad girl, Michelle. Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, this is the kind of music I listen, and I like. I really like harmonies.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I like,
not a musician myself. This is my big regrets. My parents put me in a school to learn piano,
mm,
and I said, "Oh, but I don't want to do that anymore." When I was 5, and at 10, I said, I don't want to do piano anymore." And they say, "Okay." And my mother said, "But maybe you will regret." I said, "No, no, no."
oh,
And now I really regret it because I really want to. It's a good thing to play music. If I was playing, I didn't have to ask people to help me to. Okay, I have
yeah.
this harmony in my head. Just try to find
Mhm.
it because this is what I want, but I can't play it. And
Oh,
yes, it's a regret,
well, I'm
but
gonna tell you what. It's not too late. You know, it's not too late. All I can
yes,
say.
I know, but it's hard, hard.
Yeah, it's not. I promise. I remember growing up did piano. Like I stopped about the age of 10 too. And like I played like just every once in a while. I think I played for a church and like when I was 12, but I only knew how to play 4 songs. And I wasn't trying to learn anymore. And finally, it hit me like once again at like 16. I finally found some interest in some music that I like and started doing. So yeah, too late. I mean, you know, get your little keyboard, go for it.
Hmm.
While I'm talking about getting a keyboard, I need to get a charger for my computer. Hold on.
so with your son, so you basically you have the melody that or the concept of the melody in mind. Then you also hear the harmony and the parts, the vocal parts for that. Now, do you work with background vocals as well, vocal uh, for your music, or is most of your music strictly just your voice only?
um for the last project, my background vocals was my brother. We
You have
do
a
things
you have a in family background vocalist that you can always call on, so that's good, right?
That's um can you just repeat the question? Me, I want to be sure I understand what you said.
Right. So you said that of course you do like the harmony of music. So for your music, do you utilize background vocalists to kind of hash out the harmonies that you hear in your songs, or is it pretty much just you vocally on their music?
Okay. Yes. So okay, I have got it.
Okay.
So yes, I do my own backgrounds, um, and maybe sometimes I ask to my brother to help me.
Right.
And for the next project, we try to have other people to do the background, but it was in August. August is the month of vacations, of holidays in France. All people is on holidays, so we had nobody to be available to help me for the background.
Hmm.
So we do it on the family again with my brother, my the wife of my brother,
Hmm.
and we do it, and with me, with my voice. So we do the backgrounds just like that, and I try to, yes, to find the harmonies, and I send them to the musician, and we try to yes, to have the uh, we, I don't know, but to
Hmm.
have the best
Right.
match for the voices and for the background.
That's good. That's good. So it's like I say, that is it's amazing to be able to, when you hear those things that you want. You may not be a instrumentalist musician, but of course, the voice is an instrument. So I can tell your mom that I do play an instrument, just play with my voice instead of an actual instrument. So
Mm.
I know you say you do a lot of work with family as far as musical. How is that? Is it fun? Is it frustrating? how is that whole that? I know sometimes I have an older brother that plays, and he and I we probably can't sit and play a full concert together because I'll probably look at him like, man, what are you doing, man? What's you so is you have that? So is it more of a flow when you are working with your family with the singing and the arrangements that you have? So how does that process go?
You know, sometimes it's good and sometimes, but it's on the work time, the training, that we sometimes we are not together, and when we have to sing, just to sing, we really in a symbiose. I don't know how to say it, but we understand each other because we had the same language of music. I don't know how, if you understand how what I want to say, but we understand each other. So
Yeah.
if I go here, he follows me,
Come
and
on. I like
if
that.
me I go somewhere, he follows me. Or if he going somewhere, I follow him.
Right.
And we sometimes we go to a show or something, just for a wedding or something like that, and it's between us. We don't rehearsal, and we arrive in the wedding or the ceremony, and we sing. But if, just like we had two or three rehearsal, but we didn't have any. It's just because we understand each other, and I know he will do something, and he knows I will do something, and tap, it's going like that. But
Yeah.
when we have to work, sometimes it's because we have different character.
Yeah.
uh, I don't know, yeah. And yes, a
Marie said
special
you have
guest.
a special plan. Yeah.
Thank you, Marie-Christine.
So I guess that would make it. I think it sounds like it would be more fun when you have individuals that you can kind of each other.
Yeah.
I guess it's one thing to know someone musically, but then when you also have a family relationship, you really know that person who they are. So it's almost like you're thinking for each other before without actually having to verbalize what's going on. So that's the fun. That's the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, what do you have for our guest, Mr. Zell?
Uh-oh. Yeah. I just want to know when the full length is coming. So I know you say you got another single and stuff. So I mean, are you working towards that like immediately? Are you gonna just totally take your time in doing it? Do you plan on touring? I mean, dang, like you plan on doing a bunch of like I see your head moving a little bit. You're like, so you plan on doing like a lot more live stuff, um, that kind of thing.
Yes. So we have done a great part during the first weeks of August,
Hmm.
and now we had the oh the first video clip, the clip video. Okay. So I don't know when the projects were released. I think it will be at the end of the year, or maybe, yes, at the end of the year, if everything is going well. And so you have to follow me on the social media
Yeah, absolutely.
to be update.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take too much time, because we we didn't take a lot of time to do this. um, we had 5 days to recording seven songs. So it was a great job for me. It was a huge job, because it was the first time I doing something like that. But it was a great experience too. Uh, uh, God is really, really wonderful. And
Yes.
I saw that during these 5 days. Every time there was a problem, immediately there was a solution.
Amen.
Af- Problem after problem, there was a solution. And always in the way we didn't expect. So yes, I can't wait to see what God will bring me after that.
Yeah, yeah,
And maybe a tour, maybe I don't know. I just don't know. But I do my part, just I told you. And we have done this with my team. So we recorded the song, and now we are waiting to work on it, put the salt and the flavor.
right,
And
right.
after that we will I hope that we can release the project at the end of the year, maybe.
Cool. Yeah, I
Mm.
love it. Right.
Thank you.
Yes,
Well,
we'll have to definitely get that whenever that comes out for sure.
Yeah.
all right, so Joe asked you about what your future plans are. So, have you worked with any other artists, or are there any artists that you would like to work with coming up?
So I worked with at the moment we worked with I'm on a group. The name is Gospel Philharmonic Experience. It's a, um, a, a band that where we match classical music,
Oh,
with the orchestra, philharmonic orchestra, with gospel music. It's really interesting musically, and I'm a part of this group.
mhm.
And so for the moment, I work with them. And for the next time, I don't have an artist in my mind because there is a lot of people I'd like to work with them. There is yes. So I can name one of them because some of them are in the USA. Maybe it's impossible, but we've got.
Oh no, yeah, it's possible. Don't even worry about it.
So yes, we will see. For the moment, I have French artists
Hmm.
that make a great job. That I Symphony Orchestra. Thank you, Marie Christine. She helps me.
Always,
Yeah. Oh,
always here to
yeah.
take care.
You rock, Marie. Yep.
Yes, she's always there to make sure that it is taken care of.
And yes, I hope after this project, I hope that I could work with other artists and maybe find to my kind of music, because this project will be trying. I want
Right.
to test everything. My producer told me is not marketing. Yes, Wayne Bucknor will be there
Oh
too.
wow, that's my dude right there, yeah.
Mm. It's not a good strategy in marketing. It's not a good way to do music, to try everything. But I said I don't do music for the money or for something like that. I do it because I like it, and I like all that kind of music. So I want to share them just like they come. And so after it's the first project like that, and after we will follow the way where we have to go with the kind of music that looks like me. And maybe I can choose the artist who can join this project at this moment.
Very
Yes, and at the end of the year, it will be a great, great, great moment with Wayne and
cool.
Andrea too, and the symphonic orchestra.
Nice, nice. So you have the first video that we saw was your first release, right? Your first solo project. Um, so the one that we're going to see here momentarily, that's your most recent. Did I get that correctly?
Sorry? Oui.
The next video that we're going to look at, that's your most recent single.
Oh no.
No, it's not. Oh, I thought it was.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
No, it's a song that I want to share because, as I told you, I like Creole. I
Hmm.
like to sing in Creole, in Haitian Creole.
Hmm.
And it was just a way to say hello to this community, because I know there is a lot of Haitian in America.
Right.
Hmm.
And it's a language, yes, a language I like to express myself.
Very cool.
And so I want to share this with you too.
Cool.
But
Let's do it. All right, I'm
this is not
excited.
a part of the project, no.
Okay. Okay. Not a problem. So let's take a look here, and then we'll talk a little bit more on the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
ta vle di ou, sa Jésus fait pour que moi, depuis moi, t'es joigné pour bons amis, moi. Moi, t'as dit, j'en la vie m't'ai changé complètement. Et que moi, t'ai oublié avec contentement. Personne pas jamais même quand Jésus pas gagnant l'autre bon ami quand non, point l'autre qui a blanchi péché, qui rouge oh, à Vintime tout ça, avec péché, laisse Jésus joindre. Qu'aime tes blagues misères, tête moi t'es chargé. Mais avec amouli, Jésus t'est enveloppé.
All right. Um,
Yes.
yeah, it looked like we had a little technical difficulty with that one.
Yeah, it's okay.
But of course, you always can still able to hear and hear that jazz influence.
Oh yeah.
That one. And when I was hearing it, listening to it, it kind of put me in those minds of the old movies where they were like in a little jazz club scene. So, just a soloist standing at the microphone with a spotlight on her. And
Right. Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
Really,
yeah,
really
you
good.
definitely can tell that influence that you have there. So it's yeah, yeah.
Thank you. So the pianist was my brother.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah,
he's killing.
we were
Okay.
we were at home, and just I'd like to we rehearsal a song for a wedding, and
Mhm.
after that I said, okay, I just want to sing this song. Can you recording this? And we do it one shot. So
Mhm.
it was
Wow.
just a
That's a
moment.
one take.
Sorry.
You record you record that in one take.
Yes, it was just like that. It was
Wow.
okay. We he knows that's the song, and I know the song too, and just we put the song. He went on this his piano, and I sung. We didn't rehearsal anything. It was midnight after the
Wow.
rehearsal,
Yeah,
and we
a
just
lot,
go like that,
yeah,
and
a
Yeah,
lot of
not doing all that.
Yeah, a lot of creative music happens 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the
Oh
morning.
yeah. Hey, if y'all doing all that, I'm coming over. Yo, I'm inviting myself over.
Yes, come.
Yeah,
You're
a lot of
welcome.
creative things happen at that time of morning. That
True.
used to be the best time to go to the studio. Go
Absolutely.
in, you're tired, you're sleepy, you think I'm not being productive at all, and then you go back and listen to the track like I did that, the type of morning. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely,
Mm.
I completely understand that. So, Hazaele, tell us where do you see yourself in the future? Where do you see your ministry going? What's in store for Hazaele in the future?
Wow. I hope that I will continue to sing, to share the good news.
Amen. Amen. Here we go.
And I hope that I will in other projects with other people, with or just continue to sing. One day, at a moment, I lost my voice during 2 months. It was the worst months of my life. I didn't know that I was so um, I liked so much to sing
Mm,
during this time, because I used to sing just like that. My voice came, okay, just sometime I'm tired, okay, but it come again, and I go to do my music. But during these 2 months, it was oh la 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 la. So I hope that in the future I'll never lose this gift that God gave me, and use it to uh, to bless people, to share with people who needs to, and to hear the the good news of the gospel. Yes.
good, good. Well, that's great. I of course, obviously, you do have a very rich voice, a very one that is it stands out. Uh, yeah, Marie said, "Hope you'll come back and
Oh
speak
yeah.
about
Yay.
We're gonna make that happen for sure.
absolutely." So and this is good too. It's like you have a voice that is it sticks out. You can remember
Absolutely.
it. So,
I love
Oh,
it.
thank
like I
you.
said, I listened to a little bit of. I'm going back to the melodies from heaven. Um, yeah, like I said, I listened to a little bit of it, and actually, I was just making sure when I was listening to it, I was just making sure that it would play on this platform. That's all I was doing. So I didn't
Uh,
listen to the full part, but then seeing listening and hearing it tonight, I'm like, man, you got a lot of control and the place
Yeah.
of your vocals. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's nice, very unique. Um, one of the things that I think all musicians do, or most musicians, I would venture to say, when you hear someone singing, you listen to their placement and uh, how the vocality is, or how they approach the singing. What tones they use, how you make the variation in the song. Because a lot of times you hear music and you just kind of like almost want to fall asleep because it's like the song isn't moving, it's just like stagnant. But when you put those variations, those different vocal techniques and the different ranges and the different types
Mhm.
of genres that you implement, like, come on, that's just nice. So it just kind of keeps you interested. And I guess for me, I feel bad about it sometimes, but there's sometimes when I listen to, especially soloists singing, after 2 or 3 minutes of hearing them sing, I kind of check out mentally because I'm like, okay, I want to hear something different. There's something different. But yeah, you very much have the ability from what I've heard tonight to kind of
okay.
capture the attention and put those uh, variations in your singing that keep individuals engaged. So
Oh, thank you.
I know, I know Joy was over there.
Oh,
His ears were probably
oh,
just
man. Yo, I mean, I let's see. How can I say this here? I'm gonna just go on and say it. I'm just thinking. I'm up here thinking in my head of projects I can put you on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, oh,
Thank you. Wait.
Yeah, very much so.
yeah.
So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I'm woo. So
Absolutely.
maybe in the future,
Oh
let us.
yeah, we're gonna set this up.
Oh yeah.
So,
Great.
do you have any like younger singers that you working with, or try to maybe mentor or provide advice to them as far as their singing and the singing ministry? Do you have any advice for any singer? I mean, they don't even have to be younger singers. Do you have any advice to singers, period, as far as
That's good stuff.
how they approach their ministry and how to um, how to make it the best that they can be? Do you have any advice for any singers in general?
Hmm. Just go for it. And don't think too much. Don't think too much. Just play the music. If you know that God is using you to do something, don't ask too much questions. Let him doing what he has to do, and do your part. And work on your music. Try to to always do your best. And the way I work is I really think about what I have to say,
Mm,
because uh, it's a message we have to share
right.
when we sing. What kind of music you sing, you have to share something, even
Mm,
if it's an instrumental.
Yeah.
uh, you have something to give.
mm-hmm.
So think about what you want to give. Think about what you want to let in the mind of the people. And this is the way I do. This is the way I try to do my music. I told myself, I told myself, yes. What do you want to say to the people who is listen? And it gave me the way to approach the music, and to let it go. So yes, this is the advice I can give. And always pray on what you have to do, and really be comment on dit déjà? Trust in God.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
really.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I completely agree with that. So, are you doing music as a full time ministry now, or is that
No,
no? Okay.
I
I
wish.
soon.
Yeah. I mean, it's all things are possible, right? You just said
Man,
trust. You have
preach
to
it,
trust it.
preach it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said trust in God. Trust that
Yeah.
it will happen. There is room for that. So I
Oh,
really
thank
think
you.
that's a possibility. So um, there are. I know you said you're working on the project that you and Marie were alluding to at the end of the year. So you never know what that could turn into and what happens after that. So it sounds like you have some really great people that you are working with. So you're in the right crowd.
Oh,
Definitely in the right
thank
crowd.
you. Yes, I hope that it could be my full time
Yeah.
job, but for the moment, no. I just begin in this in this ministry.
Mhm.
So even if I sing for a long time, but this part it's very new for me.
Okay.
And so we will see where God will send me.
Absolutely. Now, have you done any singer here in the States or other places outside of your local place where you are now in France?
Yes, I sang. I spent almost 1 year in the UK.
Okay.
So I joined a choir, not as a soloist, just in a choir. I
Hmm.
sang in the choir. I sang to, for the, oh, but I was young. I was really young. It was for the with the Pathfinders.
Mm.
We went to Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. I was just in Puerto
So
Rico last
I,
week.
and
Yeah,
I sang.
yeah. Joe just came back from over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. But it was in 1980, 1908, 8,
Okay.
9 and 8, 98.
98. Okay. Yeah.
So very, very old time.
Yeah.
But
I
I
kind of.
wish I could go to Dallas or where we are, guys, to sing where where you are, maybe.
It's possible. No, we are actually have been kind of talking about discussing some things for the AMNI family. So just want to just kind of be on the listening ear for that because I do think that being that we are kind of well not kind of we do have individuals that are spread abroad, different continents, different countries.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice if we could plan something where all who would be willing to and would want to, where we can all come together and just have
Yeah.
some time and share in person and just have a vintage musician network international weekend full of
Yeah.
music sharing of the
Uh,
gifts, and just kind of interacting more. This one of the things that I think this pandemic has done for a lot of people, or at least I think it should be a decent amount of people, is allow us to see the seriousness of time
Amen.
and also to recognize how much time is not really a guarantee.
Hmm.
Like I kind of started stated at the beginning of the show, thinking our viewing members and family members of the network for praying for AMNI and for us to continue on because of course we took a really serious blow the early part of the year. So
Yeah, of
it
course.
does put in place and it does remind us that like I said, you have to work while it's day. So I think if we can plan something in the near future where we can all come together as a family and share musically, and
Great.
just kind of just rub shoulders as it were together, and then we can hear you doing the deep melodious tones and then
Amen.
register and have that brilliance on the top of your voice and then go into a little scat sound and then just so and then because maybe someone that was like, okay, I would like to know how to do that. Then you can have that conversation face to face.
okay, no problem.
I just want to get on piano somewhere or some instrument when you're doing it. That's all.
Oh.
Yes, do
Sorry.
that, Marie.
Marie. Yes. Well,
Amen.
well, Marie, yeah, because you're definitely gonna be on the or in that conversation, Maria, as to how we can make that happen. Because just even with this platform that Joel and Sarah started, so how long ago now, Joel?
2.5 years ago, almost.
Yeah, two
Mm,
and a half years. Just as they started this particular program back then, excuse
mm,
me, and with the artist that has come through and shared on this platform in just the time frame of those 2.5 years. I
mm.
mean, they've had some amazing artists, and we're just trying to continue
Yeah.
to bring quality artists as well. But the thing is, just imagine if we were able to put together a program where we have caliber musicians and artists like yourself and others in your area and in other parts of the globe where the network is represented, And of course, if we're still looking to expand into other areas as well,
Yeah.
just imagine we have the ability to bring us all together. I mean,
Mm.
can you imagine having a
Mhm.
large church full of singers, musicians?
Wow.
I mean, I mean, it's just an endless possibility. So that's something that we're praying about, and just pray that God will lead us to be able to make that happen the way that He would want us to make it happen. But
Mm.
I get excited just thinking about the possibility. Just sit. I just want to be in the room on the corner somewhere, just listen to all this music. That's all I just want to be. I just want to be in the room. So,
Me too.
yeah. So, Joe, do you have any final words or parting words or things you'd like to ask or share
So,
with Azale?
you know what? I just about everything has been said. I'm just looking forward to more music. I will say let's talk once again about how to get in contact with you and
Okay.
like where you're at on social media and all that stuff. So give us that information. There we go.
Yeah. So on my mail,
Mhm.
as you see, on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Yeah, you can find me with my name, Hazaele. That it means it's a Hebrew name,
Mhm.
and it means God is protects you.
Mhm.
God protects you.
Yeah, amazing.
So that's the meaning of my name. And yes, you can find me on all these. Come over to friends too. Yeah.
Let's make that happen. You just give me an idea, actually. So,
Yeah,
mm,
yeah,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll,
We
we'll talk
we
about that.
definitely we definitely want to be able to reach out and visit with our even in our families, of course, across the globe as well. That's definitely something that we would like to do. Also, France, UK, and also South Africa as of now. But of course, as we
Mm,
continue to grow, we would like to make sure that we can make that personal contact. Now there's is a little bit more of a possibility to do so. Uh, Preferably the worst of any COVID or monkeypox,
Right.
whatever it is behind us, and we can actually start to fellowship together. Um, of course, we have that great promise that when we all get to heaven, we can fellowship and do all this there. But I think it'd be nice if we can start the process
yes.
here.
I
Yes,
think
sir.
so.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it'd be nice if we can start that process here. So we definitely want to work towards that end. And again, um, we would love to be able to fellowship and share in person the gifts that God has given. Because one of the things that always amazes me, and I don't know if I would ever get past this. Maybe the only way that I can get past this, of course, is to be to heaven, get to heaven, and ask God this question. But it's amazing how God took one gift of music and placed it in so many different people, and there's so many different interpretations of that
Yeah.
one gift. Like, how can you take one thing and make all of these multitude of different sounds, different
Yeah.
genres of music? You can even get a singer to sing one song, and if you get five different singers singing that one song, you will hear five different versions of that one song. Or a
Wow.
musician will play it five different ways. So I mean, it's just amazing. So I really look forward to having the opportunity to having our entire family, the A.M.N family, where we're to be able to come together and just sit under one roof and just share the gift.
Hmm.
I, I,
That would nice.
yeah, I would just be happy just to be in the room. I don't want to do anything but just be in the room. That's all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All I need.
Yeah.
Well, Zell, it has been a pleasure to have you here. Do you have
Me
any,
too.
any final words for our viewing audience that you'd like to share before we sign off for tonight?
Just thank you. I'm so grateful to be here today in
Right,
this
today for you,
morning. Yes, thank you for your kindness and for your encouragement. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for the great work you are doing for the musician of our community, because uh, it's um, it's a part of of our work to share the music, and you doing this very well. I look the
Hmm.
comment.
I got you.
Okay, okay, but it's okay. Thank you. Voila. Thank you for
Absolutely.
everything. I hope that we can do what you said just before, organize this moment. I want to be a part of it, and MC too,
Yes,
like Christine. I'm
absolutely,
sure she will. And
absolutely.
I will be happy to share with you the next project,
Yeah,
and what God will put on my way. We
Mhm.
don't know, but my door is open, and my hand to receive what He has to.
absolutely.
So, thank you for everything, and
Thank you for everything.
I say hello to all the people who will watch this moment, and may God bless all of you.
Very cool.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you again, Azale, for
Much
sharing with us
respect. Much love.
tonight. We're grateful for your ministry. We will have you back to have more of your music to share, more of your projects.
Yeah.
So feel free to reach out to us. Any way that we can be of assistance and a help to your ministry, we would like to do that as well. So again, please feel free to reach out. It was a pleasure to have you tonight. Enjoyed you immensely. To our viewing audience, thank you all so much for logging in and sharing
Yeah.
your Saturday night, your Saturday evening, or if you're in other parts of the world and you're up early in the morning, thank you for sharing your early mornings with us. Not taken for granted. We appreciate your support. We continue to solicit your prayers as we move forward. And
Yeah.
until next time, everyone, you be blessed.
Oh,
See you soon. Take care. Yeah.
okay. Bye. See you.